Good morning, everyone. It's Pastor Tim Hammy for Some of God in Burlington, Kansas. It is December the 21st, and if you're in the Mayan calendar, you know what this is. And I'm recording this on the 15th of December, so, hey, I don't know. I just know that you can't claim when the world's going to end unless you have a plan for it. So anyways, when you begin to think about today, and you begin to think about the unfamiliar, even if you do get all worked up about when someone says the prophecy of the end of the world is coming, and we really literally get caught up in the aspects like Y2K, all the nervousness, or when the Twin Towers were about, all the nervousness was happening, and how it feels like our world is spinning out of control. The economy of our country is spinning out of control. Everyone's talking about the fiscal cliff, and how in December that we're going to topple off of it. That's unfamiliar territory. But can I tell you something? Who do you trust in? Do you trust in yourself? Can I tell you, you'll fail yourself if you continue to put all your trust, all your eggs in one basket. They're going to crack. They're going to fall apart. It's just going to be like that. But we see in this story of Jesus being born in a manger and the census being taken, we see that God takes the familiar, the unfamiliar, like a manger, like a trough, like hay, and uses it to transform the world. Because out of that manger, out of that virgin came Jesus. Jesus was the King of Kings, is the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. He was born in a barn, lived to be 33 years old, and died for mankind. Unfamiliar. Because this day and age, if you ask someone to die for you, if someone won't, a stranger, Jesus Christ, died for you before you were even born. And He died for you. That's unfamiliar in this world. That human sacrifice that He gave for us is unfamiliar. How many... Let's bring this to home. Let's tie this up in a nice Christmas package. Let's personalize this. You choose. How about you? Your life. Do you find yourself in unfamiliar places? Is it uncomfortable? Is it confusing? Or is it even painful? You choose to follow God. You said you would join Him in His story, the journey of redemption, but it isn't turning out the way you thought it should. There's pain in this journey. It doesn't seem like a success to you. It isn't what you thought it would be. You're wondering if maybe you didn't hear God right. Maybe you missed it. Some of you, in your more honest moments, would admit that you sometimes wonder if God has just forgotten about you. If maybe He abandoned you. Some of you are unfamiliar places that I know about. I know who you are, and they hurt. They're confusing. They're leaving you wondering, what is God doing? Let me be brutally honest. I don't know everything that God is doing in your unfamiliar place. I don't know everything God is doing, everything God has planned, but I know this. Even in the most confusing, in the most unfamiliar ways, God is at work. And while I can't pretend to know everything God is up to, I know this: whatever else God may be doing in your life, whatever else God may be doing, working on, I do know this: that in the midst of your unfamiliar and confusing situation, God is at work remaking you, reshaping you in His image. He has invited you into His story. He has called you to join Him in the story of redemption, your redemption and your redemption of humanity. And if you accept the invitation, He will begin to work on you, to reshape, to rebuild you into a new creation, into the image of His Son. But to do that, to get where He desires you to be, listen to this: you will have to face the unfamiliar. But don't be discouraged. Don't lose hope. Don't give up. Even if the road is long and confusing and painful, because even in the most confusing, unfamiliar ways, God is at work in your life. So I always tell people this, that serving Christ is like the great adventure. You keep following Him and God keeps working in your life. The good, the bad, the ugly. And He's right there with you. Let me pray for you. Lord, I thank you so much. I pray that you give everybody a great day. I pray that you encourage each one, Lord, that you give them a great week. And Lord, bless them, Lord God. In your name, amen. Hey, this next weekend, on December 23rd, I'll be speaking parts 3 and 4. Part 3 in the morning at 10:30 at First Assembly of God. If you live in Coffee County and you don't have a church, I would invite you to come and join us on December 23rd in the morning for Unwrapping Christmas Part 3. And then in the evening, Unwrapping Christmas Part 4, and we'll tie that up. And then on Christmas Eve at our church, we have what we call Come and Go Communion. And bring your family between 5:30 and 7. I'd love to serve you communion and pray with your family, pray a blessing upon your family during this Christmas holiday. So may God bless you. Have a great, great rest of your day. Have a great night.